bro, on top of the fucking Reggie stuff that's been going on, I wanted to discuss with you guys something that I said to myself, maybe a lot of people don't know about this situation because I made a tweet about it. And the thing is, most people didn't understand where I was coming from. Once again, if we go back to the Twitter page, fellas, and this is the thing, once more, if you're in the chat right now, like Extreme is, or Maryland, or Blue, Barrelfro, or any of these motherfucking niggas that are in here, if you're in the chat with any of these motherfuckers, then you need to do yourself a motherfucking favor and follow your boy on Twitter because, you know, that's where the heat is. You know what I'm saying? But anyways, I made a tweet and niggas didn't really, I don't even feel like niggas really understood because they were like, oh shit, and didn't really get as much engagement as my tweets normally would. So I feel like I need to explain this one a little bit more, which I will be doing. Let me describe this scenario for you guys, all right? I want you to imagine something in your head. There's this really, really popular show called Empire. And it's like super big right now. America drama series, all that stuff. It's pretty high up there. I've watched a couple of episodes. I don't keep up with the shit heavy duty, but there's a lot of prolific actors that are on this show. And one of the actors, he happens to be someone who is of homosexual sexual orientation. And at one point, he was under attack by these guys who were well, they were beating him up and using hate speech and slurs and all that stuff. And so the dude had made a report talking about the whole thing. In fact, let me see if I can find one of these reports from earlier on. This guy's a pretty damn big actor, apparently. He's decently big, bro. Jussie Smollett, I mean, you probably won't know him. And you have to remember, it's a TV series, so it's not necessary. I mean, they have some big names in there, of course. They have really big names in there, but he's not one of those big names. He's kind of like sort of a mid-boss in a way. And that is going to be important to where this story goes later on, my friends, because this motherfucker, he got arrested recently, even though he was the one that got his own ass beat. And it's crazy because the situation, bro, I gotta see if I can pull this motherfucker together for y'all niggas. Smollett, there was a fucking, he did an interview talking about it.
And actor Jussie Smollett sat down with me for his first interview since that night in Chicago. Smollett told me how he's doing now and responds to those who doubt his account.
People who doubt.
What?
Okay, just looking at this dude is like, his face is so fucking punchable, man. It's fucked up. I shouldn't be saying that. I'm not threatening his life, okay? Don't motherfucking start flagging the video and be like, oh, Etika, you don't, how dare you say that about him? Like, no. I'm not threatening anything about this nigga. I'm just saying he's an asshole. It's kind of disgusting how he can say that shit. They admit, angry? Bro.
Is it the attackers?
It's the attackers, but it's also the attacks. It's like, you know, at first it was a thing of like, listen, if I tell the truth, then that's it, because it's the truth.
He looks like he's about to cry here.
Then it became a thing of like, oh.
And you know what? Another thing people were saying, one reason why people kind of doubted it a lot initially, but it didn't have evidence behind it, is because when he was attacked, they saw it, oh, you have no injuries, nothing crazy visible, just like a couple bruises or scratches or whatever. Bro, wait till you see. There's a video that me and Kobe watched yesterday that detailed how heavy the police researched this. Because think about it, right? This is a famous actor who's subject of a hate crime and was beat up by niggas. Like, the police are on top, especially in Chicago. Yeah, they're going to be on this shit, man. Still? He still thinks he's in. What the fuck is he talking about? They got, didn't they say overwhelming evidence proving that nigga like fucked up? So he paid these niggas to do a quick little hate crime during their Valentine's Day vacation. How do you write a check for a crime? How do you write a check for a crime? These niggas rob, you pay niggas to rob niggas, and you write a bank check? That's stupid. Cash money, baby, cash money. From now on, if you do something illegal that requires funds, do it with like money, like actual paper, my nigga. With a tip, mind you. Oh yeah, I give him up for me, man. Listen, man. If y'all buy drugs from me in the future, only do it with cash money, baby, okay? I don't need no credit. I don't need no PayPal or nothing, okay, nigga? Anyways, all right, let me see.
Look up Jussie Smollett in the most recent searches. Click on any like 3-minute video. It shows you like basically.
Really? Okay, 3 hours ago, we have Jussie Smollett maintains innocence in alleged stage attack. Yeah, I see the today one right here. This is going to explain the situation a little bit. Now, I really did want to show you guys the details because the thing is, if you waste police time, it's a fucking felony here in the United States. Because think about it, right? This dude is an actor, and he's telling these people he got fucked up. So the police are gonna go all the way above and beyond to find the niggas that did this shit. So they utilize all these resources that cost a whole lot of money. Camera tracing, all this crazy shit. They interviewed people, sent out teams, motherfucking had people scouring the streets, hitting the beat, nigga. Altogether, the police station went heavy. And therefore, when it was found out that apparently he faked this whole thing, they came down on him with the quickness. They said, you better bring that bitch ass to the station where we can give you some of this work, my nigga. They're removing him from his last 2 episodes? Boy, Smollett done fucked up. Hey, listen, this statement holds even more true now, man. We gotta go back and just put extra sauce on it, man. Fuck this nigga. Let's go. This is actually new. I haven't seen this one yet.
When Jussie Smollett surrendered to police, he didn't say a word. He also wasn't speaking to media when he was surrounded by reporters after being released from a nearby jail facility. This as he reportedly returned to the television set of Empire, where he still works.
Yo, can we advocate to get Smollett's N-word privileges taken away?
This morning,
that's fucked up. I'm joking.
Jussie Smollett.
We gotta do something to him.
Mugshot, a different kind of headshot than the actor is used to. On Thursday, he was swarmed by a crush of cameras after Chicago's top cop blasted the 36-year-old.
But when we discovered the actual motive, quite frankly, it pissed everybody off.
Superintendent Eddie Johnson says Smollett was seeking publicity.
Publicity!
He was upset with his salary from Empire when he cooked up a con.
Go back!
It pissed everybody off.
Listen, niggas!
Superintendent Eddie Johnson says Smollett was seeking publicity and was upset with his salary from Empire when he cooked up a con to generate headlines. Investigators say after this fake death threat he mailed to himself didn't work, he paid...
What? He mailed himself a death threat? What a fucking little... Oh my God, are you fucking serious? What a cocksucker. I don't mean that as a homosexual thing. I mean that as a fucking cocksucker. Yo, are you kidding me? Send himself a fake fucking death threat. Just to make it, like, nigga, I get death threats 24/7, bro. I got a couple too I can pull up to use to make myself look like a victim if I really wanted to. Alright, I'm gonna be real, man. I'm just so tired of some people using death threats as a way to just completely take away any sort of responsibility or claim they have to the situation. Oh, well, I'm getting death threats, so nigga, therefore, my point's valid. Like, fuck out of here, man. I know someone personally who's been, you know, I have personal, all right? So I'm like, hey, I kind of have little tolerance for that shit, man. Remove that nigga's N-word pass. Get it out of here. What kind of death threat even is this in the first place? What kind of goo-goo gaga 3rd grade, 5th grader, crayon Crayola shit is this, nigga? Smollett Jussie, you will die black. What? Excuse me?
He paid Ola and
It looked like a 5th grader drew that fucking death threat. This nigga's crazy, bro. Etika, you're a Melty Blood fan? Of course I am. You hear all the music in here, man. I fucking love that.
Darrow, $3,500.
Go back.
Was upset with his salary from Empire.
Nigga's mad about his salary, so he...
a con to generate headlines. Investigators say after this fake death threat he mailed to himself didn't work, he paid Ola and Abel Osendero $35.
Yo, you want to know what that letter reminds me? You know what that letter reminds me of? Hold on, where's that picture at, man? I know it's here. I gotta find it, bro. That's all. Here we go. I found it. I found the fucking picture. Y'all seen this one before, right? When the government knocks on my door and asks for the ID to join the war. It's like, yo, the person who drew that shit, they dead ass. It looks exactly the same, bro. What the fuck? Look at that shit. Well, not exactly, but I mean, close enough. Anyways, back to the...
After this fake death threat he mailed to himself didn't work, he paid Ola and Abel Osendero $3,500 to stage a hate crime.
$3,500.
Also giving them cash to buy supplies for the bogus assault.
So that's the...
Detectives say Smollett directed the brothers in detail when, how, and where to carry out the scam, which Smollett had hoped would be caught on camera. Police say the fake attack wasn't, but investigators were carefully watching this interview with ABC.
It feels like...
And he didn't even make it so they fuck him up, right? Like, if you're gonna do this, Smollett, then, I mean, you might as well go all the way, because there's a lot of things to risk, bro. Listen, first thing to do, kids, is to not be a fucking piece of shit like this guy. Don't be a piece of shit like him. But if you're going to be a piece of shit, you might as well do it with some finesse. You should have had it so those dudes busted your whole fucking face open, dogs. Then niggas might have believed you a little bit earlier, you know what I mean? They still would have found out it was fake, so you would have wound up having your face busted for nothing. But I mean, hey, you might as well, if you're gonna gamble, then you might as well go double down, nigga.
If I had said...
What happened? Oh yeah, he called himself at one point the gay Tupac, as if... After everything, bro!
It was a Muslim.
What? What?
Watching this interview
a Muslim?
ABC.
It feels like if I had said it was a Muslim
okay.
or Mexican or someone black, I feel like the doubters would have supported me a lot much more.
During his bond hearing Thursday, Smollett appeared visibly
No,
frustrated.
he said
the
something
actor's legal
bad.
team writing in part, "Today we witnessed an organized law enforcement spectacle that has no place in the American legal system. The presumption of innocence, a bedrock in the search for justice, was trampled upon at the expense of Mr. Smollett."
This nigga.
What is justice in your eyes?
Absolute justice would be an apology to this city.
Yeah, an apology.
Smeared.
After Smollett suggested
Say
his
sorry.
racist, homophobic attackers were supporters of Donald Trump, the president fired off on Twitter.
Oh yeah,
What about
Trump wanted a piece of this nigga too, I forgot.
MAGA and the tens of millions of people you insulted with your racist and dangerous comment?
Blood in my eyes, I'm seeing red. Money so long, just like a thread. On the one bird game, we getting bread.